What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Minnesota Twins versus St. Louis Cardinals Major League Baseball matchup going down Sunday, August 25th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Minnesota Twins. The St. Louis Cardinals sending out Eric Fedde for the start in this one, while the Minnesota Twins will counter it with Zebby Matthews. And I'll tell you, Eric Fedde picked up by the Cardinals at the deadline, and he hasn't necessarily been what I think the Cardinals were hoping that they would get, at least on the road. On the road when Eric Fedde was a member of the Chicago White Sox, he struggled more often than not on the road, but he was still showing signs of, turning things around and being able to put it together on the road. But in two starts with the Cardinals, a 7.36 ERA, allowing 9 runs on 12 hits over 11 innings of work. He's given up 4 home runs in those starts compared to an ERA around 2.5 at Busch Stadium. And he's taken a loss in 3 of the 4 starts since joining the Cards, including the 2 losses on the road. And now you take on a Minnesota Twins team that, if you look back at Fedde's time with the White Sox, he had some success against the Twins. A .82 ERA, 16 strikeouts over 11 innings of work, 1 run allowed in those 2 starts. But I think this is a spot where Fedde might get hit. I mean, he did well at Target Field back in April, but the Twins are a much different team since then. They've still been hitting well against right-handed pitching in the last 2 weeks. The Twins are top 10 in baseball in batting average against right-handed pitching. The team OPS numbers are above league average. The isolated power numbers haven't been as great, but they're still not the worst in baseball. And the St. Louis Cardinals, they're just below league average in team OPS, isolated power, hitting 247. The walk rate is high. The strikeout rate isn't as high. So, maybe the Cardinals have the edge there. But Zebby Matthews hasn't been bad in either of his 2 starts. He did have a few unearned runs allowed in that start against the San Diego Padres, but that's a San Diego Padres team that is still one of the hottest lineups in baseball, basically since the All-Star break. He gave up 5 runs, 2 earned on 4 hits, only had 1 strikeout, and that I think was the problem for Zebby Matthews in that start. But Matthews showed in multiple levels of minor league ball, and even in his major league debut against the Kansas City Royals, he has some solid stuff. He's got a Twins lineup behind him that's playing some solid baseball. Is right there in the mix, competing with the Royals and the Cleveland Guardians for the AL Central title. And I think that the Twins just can compete and get the job done here against Fedde, who, like I said, just hasn't shown a whole lot in terms of, being able to win on the road for the St. Louis Cardinals. And when you look at the bullpens, I think the Twins have the better bullpen staff. The Cardinals' bullpen's numbers have been better over the last couple weeks, but I think in the end, I think the Twins' bullpen proves to be the difference here. So I'm going to go with the Minnesota Twins on the money line in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.